Hi guys, and welcome back to my channel. Today's video is going to be February favorites. Favorites videos are one of my all-time favorite videos to share and make and talk about because they're really just products that I have been really loving during the month. So let's start with skincare. The first product I want to share is the Ole Henriksen Pure Truth Melting Cleanser 3-in-1 Cleansing Gelée. So I don't know what the 3-in-1 is, but I know it is a cleanser as well as a makeup remover. But I really just enjoy this thoroughly. So this is actually a repurchase for me. The first time I got it was a couple falls ago, and then I just never repurchased it after I finished that one, and I'm not really positive as to why, but it is wonderful. So this is what the consistency looks like. It's just a clear gel. You apply it to dry skin and then in circular motions, and it helps remove makeup and, again, like I said, cleanse the skin, though I usually follow it up with a micellar water just on a cotton pad to remove any last traces of makeup like mascara or those sorts of things. Love this stuff. Really think it's been helping my skin. I also have been using it's back here, a little sample size of the Truth Serum Collagen Booster. And I've been using this in the daytime and mixing it with this serum. That is the Bare Minerals Blemish Remedy serum. I don't want to run out of this, so that's why I have been mixing it, but actually feel like these two in the daytime have been wonderful for my skin as well. So let's go ahead and throw that in as a favorite. Lots of skincare this month. The other body product or skincare product is this, and that is the Soap & Glory Flake Away Shea Butter, Sugar, and Peach Seed Powder Spa Body Polish. It's a big word, or big title, but really a wonderful product. The smell is amazing. It's the same scent as their Righteous Body Butter that I have over on my dresser. That was a favorite a couple months ago. And I wanted to finish up the Tree Hut Moroccan Rose Body Scrub before I purchased this, and I did. And while I love both of them, they are quite different. So as you can see, I've used quite a bit of this, and I only got it a couple weeks ago. I feel like I definitely go through this more because it's not as scrubby as the Tree Hut Moroccan Rose one, for example. That's definitely more abrasive, and this is more of a moisturizing with more minimal scrub or polishing sugar beads or whatever, as opposed to the other one. But I love them both equally. The scents specifically are both stunning, but definitely have been loving this month. Let's see. The next thing, the rest of the product this month are makeup. And this is the IT Cosmetics by Pores Primer. It is oil-free, poreless, skin perfecting serum primer. So if you've ever tried the Hourglass Mineral Veil Primer, ooh, the sun is just changing. So my lighting went a little weird. But if you've ever tried the Hourglass Mineral Veil Primer, it has a similar consistency to that. It's more, to me, it feels like a dry oil, and I don't know why I say that, but that's sort of what it reminds me of. But I'll show you on the back of my hand. It just comes out as a white sort of cream almost, then really just blends right into the skin. Of course, I didn't blend it that well, but I would not say it's silicone-based because it really just isn't. Okay, now it's all over my hand. So that's not really where the pore filling properties come into play. I just think it sort of smooths over everything and even is a little bit hydrating, which is where I think the serum primer aspect comes in and really just makes makeup apply beautifully on top of it. So definitely have been loving that. Let's see. The next thing I have been loving, I wasn't expecting to love as much as I do, and that is actually the Tarte Maneater palette. So this is what the palette actually looks like. You can see I've really dug into the majority of all of the shades, actually. And it even comes with sort of a face highlight, and I'll go ahead and swatch that. It's from Tarte's Double Duty line at Ulta, so all of their products have multiple uses in that line. This is an eyeshadow palette as well as a highlighter. So that is what the highlight looks like, and it really is a really pretty sort of peachy champagne color, and doesn't apply glittery or anything like that to the skin if you tap off the excess. So that is the highlight shade. But this is just a really nice neutral, leaning towards the warm side of the neutral spectrum palette, and I really just love the way these shades apply. I love that it is only $29, and I really just have been thoroughly enjoying this palette for sure. Another palette that I have been enjoying. I know there's a bunch of controversy on this palette, whereas it was limited edition and they brought it back for a full collection and whatnot, but I just have been really adoring the Too Faced Sweet Peach palette. I love all of the shades in this palette. This green, oh my gosh. So I use it on top of the Revlon Cream Shadow in Pistachio. I top that cream shadow with this Bless Her Heart shade. And let's just talk about the names. Bless Her Heart, Charmed I'm Sure, Peach Pit, Talk Derby to me. Just adorable names. And I just really love this warm tone neutrals palette. I will say I tend to stick to the more like this side of the palette, though I do use this every time I use this palette to deepen up the crease or to use in the outer V. But these shades really are just stunning. So that is another favorite this month and last month, really. Two more things. One last makeup product, and that is the NARS Velvet Lip Glide in the shade Bound. So I actually even got a cute little mini version in my Sephora Playbox this month, but I've had this since, I want to say last month I picked this up, and it is stunning. So I wasn't really sure what to expect. I thought it might be a more matte product, but it really is just the most comfortable lip product. It's not a gloss, it's sort of like a lip cream. I know the name is Velvet Lip Glide, but let's just do a little swatch here of this shade. It just really is a really flattering, rosy pink sort of shade, and again, it is extremely comfortable. I'm definitely going to look into more shades in this line, though I'm not sure how the darker shades would look. You would definitely have to wear a lip liner under them, I imagine, because as a lighter shade, I have no problems with it being patchy or the way it applies or anything, but I just have a feeling that with the darker shades, you might need a liner under it. But that is that shade swatch, and it really is just stunning. The last favorite for this month is actually a perfume. I don't often, if ever, have perfume favorites in my favorites videos at least, but this is one that I have been loving and have gotten compliments on, so I thought I would share it. And that is the Coach Eau de Parfum. Eau de Parfum, but I think that's just the name of it. Yeah, just their Eau de Parfum. And this is what the packaging looks like. It has the Coach like horse and carriage on it, as well as the sort of leather details and the gold details. And I just have been really, really loving this perfume. I haven't applied it today, so let's go ahead and do that. You don't need a lot. I actually wore this one day. I wore the same shirt the next day just to go out running errands, and my neighbor stopped me like while I was walking to my car because she had walked past me, I guess, or like seconds before, and she asked me like, what perfume are you wearing? It's stunning. I was like, I didn't spray any today, and then I smelled my shirt. It was still very fragrant from the night before, so that I thought was pretty impressive. But that is that. It is definitely a more floral, rosy smell, though I will say it smells much sweeter when you first spray it on or first apply it, but then when it warms up with my body chemistry, I guess, it just has this really floral, beautiful smell, and I really just can't get enough of it. So that is my last favorite for the month of February. So if you guys have any questions, please feel free to let me know down below. Don't forget to comment, like, and subscribe, and thanks so much for watching. Bye!